Simon. Thanks so much for joining us here on Ludgate's Member Spotlight Series. So Didi and Simon Ronan are new to the Ludgate Hub, relatively new to coming inside the Ludgate Hub. You were over at Ludgate at Fields, we call it 1.5, and you joined us, I think, in the Ludgate Hub maybe about 3 months ago, and you've created a very nice room downstairs, and we're absolutely delighted to have you. So tell me a little bit about yourselves and why Skibbereen?
Well, thank you so much for having us, Fiona. We're delighted to be able to participate in this, and thanks for having us in the main headquarters of Ludgate. So to answer your question, we've been in Skibbereen for about a year now. We decided to move west a couple of years ago now because Simon has family in Skibbereen. I've been here for a very long time, and yeah, we just wanted to leave the city and live in the countryside and kind of set up a rural studio here in West Cork.
Fantastic. So do you feel then that you're getting the work-life balance, especially in the summer months, working here, being able to go out to Locheye and go for a swim, enjoy all of that?
Absolutely. We're the envy of all of our friends. As we send photographs of, just being able to go for walks and really disconnect after work is just fantastic. And yeah, as you say, kayaking, we've taken up quite a lot of sports and activities, and we've met a lot of people that way, so it's been lovely.
Fantastic. So tell me a little bit about your own professional backgrounds and how you've arrived at Native, that particular journey.
So my background is I'm a landscape architect, and I specialise in designing hotels and resorts. And basically I found that quite a lot of hotels and resorts weren't very sustainable. So we wanted to design the gold standard in hospitality for a resort here in Ireland. And that's the basis of it.
Yeah, so Simon's a landscape architect and obviously has been thinking about how to make hospitality sustainable. And my background is in international development. So I worked in West Africa, North Africa, and also in Latin America, advising governments on kind of sustainable and inclusive developmental policies. So kind of both of our experiences kind of brought us to a place where we wanted to create something really, really special and really, really kind of cutting edge in terms of sustainability, and we wanted to do it in Ireland.
And what a great place to do it in West Cork as well.
Absolutely.
With nature at our fingertips and the fantastic flora and fauna that you have in West Cork and the views, it's just unbelievable here. So in terms then of Native, it was a brainchild, or it came out of your particular background, and Didi, you're then involved in it, so you're continuing on with your hotels and your core business as a landscape architect. And then Native was born when? Was it last year?
Well, it was born, I'd say, about 2.5 years ago, and we actually moved to West Cork to make Native happen. So that was kind of all part of our journey that led us here. We really wanted to set it up in West Cork because it's our favourite place in the world. And so we kind of made the move to West Cork to start the business.
And so in terms of the actual cabins, explain to the viewers what the cabins look like. I think they're absolutely amazing. I love them, and I've seen your brochure, absolutely stunning. I think anybody would be crazy not to want to have a holiday like that, and especially people coming from the cities, but even international travellers to West Cork. It'll be phenomenal once you have your resort up and running. So tell the viewers about the cabins, what they embrace, what they're about, what's inside them, what's your I suppose your ideal in terms of this particular resort.
Well, they're made of timber, mainly local timber. They're zero carbon construction, and they're highly insulated with hemp insulation. So that's also zero carbon. And the idea is to create a really comfortable, cozy, luxurious environment. So it's not really glamping. It's more like a hotel room, but you're out in the wilderness. So people can go there for a night or 2 nights or a week, and they can have everything they would have in a hotel room, but just that experience of waking up in the forest and connecting to nature.
And a whole other element is a program of activities that we'll have. So the idea is that people come and stay in a native cabin, as Simon said, for a weekend or for a week, and that every day there's different activities either related to wellness, such as forest bathing, meditation, sea swimming, or food, so kind of foraging, pickling, open fire cooking, or adventure, so that every day people wake up and there's different activities that they can participate in, which are all kind of geared at connecting with the landscape and learning a little bit more about our natural environment.
And of course bringing in local producers and everything. That's
Absolutely.
all part and parcel, isn't that lovely?
Absolutely.
And people don't have to worry then about creating their own itineraries. Then
Yes,
it's hassle
exactly.
free. They're arriving, everything is planned for them, the menu is there that they can choose, they can pick and choose as to what they want to do. So it sounds amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and what a great place to do it in West Cork.
And I think the draw of West Cork wasn't only the beauty of the natural landscape, it was the fact that when it comes to kind of like artisans, specialty craftsmen, makers, food producers, I mean, it must be one of the most rich and diverse parts of the country.
Yeah.
And so it was the opportunity to kind of tap into all that and also kind of give all of these people a platform with an engaged audience, which Native would bring.
So am I allowed to ask, when do you think you will have your resort open and ready for bookings?
Well, we hope to have the beta version open towards the end of this summer, 2022, and then with a full launch for our full resort the following summer or spring.
Great. And listen, we will update our viewers as well when you have all of that in play. So I'm sure we're going to get a lot of inquiries on foot of this session, and we can filter them through to you. And I wish you every continued success for the future. So thank you, Native.
Thank you so much.
Didi. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you.